Corpbiz.
Hello everyone, welcome to Corpbiz. My name is Pankaj Tyagi, and in this video we will talk about Duty Credit Scrips for Indian exporter. Duty Credit Scrips refers to an export promotion benefits mentioned under the Foreign Trade Policies 2015 and 2020. It aims to encourage exporters to boost the influx of overseas currencies in India. Duty Credit Scrip facilitate tax incentives to exporters which aid exporters to set off their shipping liabilities with ease. It is granted under these schemes like Service Exports from India schemes, Merchandise Exports from India schemes, and Export Capital Goods schemes. Foreign trade policies set out the norms around duty credit scrips in India. The scheme is launched and managed by the Ministry of Commerce and Industries and DGFT, that is Directorate General of Foreign Trade. Now let us explore some key detail about duty credit scrip. Duty credit scrips can aid exporters to address tax and shipping liabilities. It can be used for paying basic and additional custom duties mentioned under Section 3 of the Custom Tariff Act 1975 for the importation of goods, including capital goods, except product mentioned in Appendix 3A. Duty credit scrip is transferable but cannot be used to skip GST, compensation cess, and education cess. Duty credit scrip stays valid for 24 months from the date of issuance. Duty credit scrip is transferable in nature and its services remains intact even after selling it to any third party. Though duty credit scrips doesn't support a revalidation facility, one can revalidate it by making special requests to DGFT under certain events. Now let's talk about the functionality aspects of duty credit scrip. Duty credit scrips aids exporters to limit their exposure to tax liabilities and save cash to meet their export order. Duty credit scrip of 2% to 5% is available to the exporters as per the exempt policies regulations. Now imagine a case where an exporter has secured an export orders and needs to import raw material to kickstart the production. Imagine a case where an exporter has secured an export orders and needs to import raw material to kickstart the production. Apparently, the exporter shall needs funding to execute the productions and dispatch undertakings. At this point, the exporter has no other options than using working capital to address such liabilities. This is where duty credit scrips comes into pictures. It's allow exporters to set off upfront liabilities without denting the working capital. Now let's see how one can secure duty credit scrips under different scheme. Duty credit scrip is offered under different schemes such as MEIS, SEIS and EPCG. One can visit DGFT portal and log into the same to start the filing procedures. All these schemes are available under the services options. The common document required for availing DCS, that is Duty Credit Scrip, under different schemes include copy related to the Foreign Inward Remittance Certificate, copy of IEC code, CA certificate, copy of RCMC certificate, that is registration cum membership certificate, copy relating to the invoice, copy of foreign exchange earned, list of directors, board resolutions. Now let's explore some key points relating to the DCS under different schemes. Under MEIS, as duty credit scrip is facilitated upon the realization of FOB value of export in foreign exchange at the rate 2 to 5% based on the product imported. In SEIS scrip, the due date of filing application is 12 months from the closure of financial years of the claim period. Under SEIS, you will have to opt for the port of registration and add it to the application. The Government of India shall grant the incentive of 3 to 5% to all the service providers from Indian territories to entities abroad. This scheme come to effect in 2015. The validity duration of this scheme has been capped at 5 years. Under SEIS, duty credit scrip is granted for 5% of the overall foreign exchange earned. EPCG DCS scheme is made accessible to Indian exporters who want to import capital good by paying applicable duties via cash. Basic custom duties addressed on capital good will be reverted via DCS similar to those granted under the Chapter 3 of Foreign Trade Policy. Specific export obligations will be 85% of the applicable export obligation under the EPCG scheme, but the average export obligation will remain unchanged. Duty remission will be in accordance with the export obligation fulfilled. Norm for using scrips granted under the Chapter 3 of the FTP will also cover the post-export EPCG DCS. All norm of the prevailing EPCG scheme shall apply aptly without hindering the relevance of the scheme. In DGFT notification released in 2019, the authority shares the decisions of phasing out hard copies of SEIS and MEIS DCS granted with electronic data interchange port as the port of registration. But either script will continue to be transmitted digitally from DGFT to custom. The particulars such as the assessment of bill of entries, registration of DCS, giving out of charge, etc. shall be accessible to the respective officers in ICES. As an exporters, you need to register the scripts with custom authorities. Customs house agents shall render this registration for you. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe this video.